The DAW that I use is Ableton. I come from a background of using Logic originally, but I've recently moved to Ableton in the last couple of years, and I find it to be a very fast-paced sequencer to write music in a very fast way. As far as software synthesizers, I think the number one software synthesizer that I can never stop using is Reactor from Native Instruments. It's not just one synth, it's an environment where you have access to like their user libraries, and you can download hundreds and hundreds of synthesizers that people make for Reactor. Another synthesizer I've been using software-wise is the Madrona Labs. It's a small independent company that makes a synthesizer called Alto. That's been amazing. Other than that, for software stuff, I don't really use too much. Most of the stuff that I use in my music is hardware, analog synthesizers, Eurorack modular, Moog stuff, a wide variety of Dave Smith, the Tempest, and the Prophet 5, and stuff like that. So I do have a very specific way that I work on music. I like to separate my music production methods into two completely different sessions. My first session is more of the creative side, I would say more sound design and creation. I like to just open up my recorder, make sure everything is in sync with MIDI or DIN or whatever you're using, and I just play with synthesizers and sounds and just let it record for hours on end. Record a bunch of different ideas and concepts. Then after all these different drum patterns, synthesizer sounds, everything has been recorded, I actually sit down and edit them into different loops. I categorize them in specific folders. And then my next session would be more my sequencing and composing session, where I have a palette of sounds and instruments that I've already created in the past. I take those into the session and start to arrange them into an actual song.